This is very lo-fi. This is very crunchy granola lo-fi, but shut up. Cause I just want to make a video, okay? And I'm out of space in my iPhone. And just shut up. Just shut up. It's 2024. It's 2024. I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing my boxers. It's 2024. It's January. I think today is January 24th, January 24th, 2024. I'm tired. It's been the longest year. Shut up, everyone. Shut up. I have so much to do, so little time. I'm overwhelmed again. Who would have thought it? But it's okay. It's okay. I have so many plans for my YouTube channel this year, but at the same time, I really am in final year again. So I need to put my big boy pants and really buckle up and decide what content I'm gonna make. On the first, also hi, sorry if you don't know me. I'm Leanda. I'm a fun time. I'm a riot. I'm a creative. I'm a breakdowner. Whatever, whatever. Normally I'm losing it. Something I'm losing it, about something or the other. Um, but yeah, nice to see you. If you're returning on the channel, hi. Um. But yeah, I just want to make a quick video because there's just so much content that I want to make, but I also like just genuinely don't have time. And I hate medicine. I'm never gonna forgive medicine for taking so much of my time, my pride, my joy, my will to live. Let's start there. So I want to make this video, I think mostly for myself, just so I can decide what I'm gonna do. I need some accountability in that area. Now, why not do it with y'all? Um, One of the reasons this year has been particularly hard because we're over 100 days into Israel continuously bombing Gaza. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how South Africa's taking them to court. Let's talk about how the Houthis in Yemen have like literally stopped trade so that they can hurt the economy of Israel, and they're still continuing to do it. They're just like, no. It's like about how America and the UK actually just bombed Yemen because they want. You can't do that. You can't do that. Shut up. You can't do that. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, and I feel for the people of Palestine. I don't know how they can ever rebuild and recover. I think what they have done, what Israel has done to the country is such an intentional erasure of a people to destroy. Currently, as we sit, there are no hospitals in Gaza. There were 36, I think, at the beginning of October 7th. There aren't any now. Um, as a healthcare worker myself, I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What do you mean you bombed all the hospital? Oh, what's going on? Shut up. Um. So yeah, I can't put into words. I can't contextualize what they must be feeling at this point. Bisan is hopeless. At this point, we've lost so many of the journalists and their family. Like, the situation has been so rough to watch unfold, and to see Israel continue to stand on on their on their genocidal business with their chest has been disgusting to watch, to say the least. So that's been one of the reasons that this has just been a very interesting transition into the year. Like, how do we celebrate? How do I show up to work? How do I show up in these spaces while I'm just trying to decolonize and decontextualize that the West really doesn't care about us. um so it's been a lot of thinking and a lot of healing and a lot of journeys that I want to share. Lots of deep dives, lots of therapy, lots of yeah introspection, nihilism, stoicism, a lot of entertainment, a lot of queer entertainment, a lot of podcasts that I started listening to and trying to educate and better myself. So there's just been a lot of it's been a large inflow of things that I wanna share back out into the world, which is why I guess I want to make this video. But also at the same time, there's just been so much happening. Trying to contextualize that, and oh, another reason that January has been hard for me. One of my friends, is gone. Is passed away. She passed away, and I'm just like, I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take this time to talk about Uli. Ulindele Ratibe was an icon. If you don't know them, look them up, because when I tell you that what they've done for the Stellenbosch University a cappella circuit has been nothing short of inspirational. They are iconic. I just yeah, well, I lost a mentor. I lost a creative mentor. I lost a fashion advisor. We lost a stylist. I think, and I say this with my chest, and I do think that South Africa is gonna be the lesser for it, because Uli started in medicine, and in their final year they were like, you know what, my talents are better suited elsewhere, and they really, really started those guns. They have credits in Vogue. They have written for Times Live. They were really doing some amazing work on social media with giving us such beautiful commentary on the fashion runways across the world. It's been, for the past 2 years, we've been eating such good content. They've been building such good connections with the creative spheres in both Joburg and Cape Town. Like, when I tell you that the South African creative and fashion community is at a loss right now, I mean it. Everyone shut up. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's been such a rough year. On top of that, trying to really buckle down and be on my academic business has been horrendous. Like, it's genuinely been horrendous. If, as any South African, you know what's going on in terms of our own president literally blackmailing us. He said, if y'all don't vote ANC, besties, we can't guarantee that you're gonna get that NSFS. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that so? Like, I'm tired. Like, as South African youth, I'm tired because I had a hard time registering this year. And with that came so many frustrations on, like, the system, and how universities across the country would request that we start at the beginning of the year when they're not ready to have the kickstart that comes with having people move across the country at the beginning of the year. The finances of that, they're not ready to host us in person. They're not ready to meet our needs in person. They're not ready to move stuff with bursaries with haste because everyone is just defrosting. So it's just constantly upsetting to be South African youth who literally is trying to rebuild from oppression. Like, literally, it's what I do on a daily basis. I'm trying to build something from the deficit that I've been held as a queer, poor black South African. Like, I'm working, you know what I mean? So I'm just really upset by that, and the energy that's been going to anything but my studies, because if I'm not mourning, I'm intellectualizing, and I'm having chats with people on Gaza and the world, and if I'm not checking up on my friends, because you know clearly it's a really, really rough time. We're losing people. Hey, it's just been such a whirlwind that I feel like I haven't been able to even give any of me into my academics. That being said, on academics, guys, I don't know. Do you guys like tertiary education? Because let me tell you, I'm currently writing a literature review on neonatal hypoglycemia, and let me tell you, why am I an endocrinologist? Like, I'm just a girl. 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 You know what I mean? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. Oh wow, I'm just a girl. And I genuinely feel um like it's crazy the sort of things you have to do just for the sake of doing them. I feel about my first year the same way I felt about um metric, where I was doing after classes for accounting, even though I hated accounting just because I needed to get that average up. And the only reason I took accounting was so that I could get in a class with a good enough split to get the teachers that I wanted for maths and physics, just to get into med school in the first place. So it's constantly just doing all these things you don't like to get somewhere else that you hope is gonna be better. And I'm tired of it. I'm really, really tired. That being said, I genuinely love when I'm able to, I guess, be given time to think about stuff that I don't often think about. So doing a literature review, because my university is making me, if I wanna pause, I have to. I don't know how many of these I've done in the past 6, 7 years. I'm tired, but they want me to do it. And the doctor that I got, I'm working with, the endocrinologist. She's like, "Yeah, you should do neonatal hyperglycemia. I like that for you." I said, "Purr." I said, "Purr." I said, "Say less, queen." I'm working with you. Whatever you want. Here I am, knee deep in literature. Okay, the girls are fighting. There's controversies on what even constitutes neonatal hyperglycemia. The girls are like, first of all, we think it's 2.7. The other girls are like, I think it's 2.6 millimoles per liter. And I'm like, oh my god, girls, why are you fighting? So I wouldn't have known all of this if I didn't, like, be forced to do the literature review. So I'm having fun with it. And I do have a love hate relationship with the research, and I want to do it. I enjoy doing it, but I think the way that it's done is very, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I think medicine is a very long way from understanding people enough to be able to do research that in some way isn't detrimental. That's a story for another day. But I don't know. As someone who has interest in psychology and psychiatry and sociology, a lot of the research that I want to do involves real people and real life stories and real lived experiences that traumatize them, and it's going to take a long time for me to be able to be comfortable even approaching, such things. I might do, you know what I mean? It's going to be a long life, unfortunately. So I relish the idea of being able to do research, and I'm grateful for it. But at the same time, I'm just like, I wish I was doing all of these things under better circumstances, because right now the world is on fire. I care about nothing, and I'm doing my best. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't it be great if I was doing all of these things which I really, really enjoy, between creating my own art, which I am. I'm like, I don't know. I feel Isma Gwendolyn is this iconic girl. If you don't know about them, they're non-binary. I say girl, but like, girl, one of the girls, non-binary, and they're just like a public teacher. They have degrees in global health, and they just want to teach people. They just want to give people access to information that's so good. So I've been listening to a lot of their podcast, and I'm always gonna put them on. I'm gonna do maybe a separate video where I really talk about them as a person who it's nice to, I want to say, grow alongside. Um, but I've really been decontextualizing um healthcare, what it means for me to care for people, what it means for me to be cared, what my own dreams and ambitions and goals are. So to have all of that in the backdrop of the world literally on fire is something that is so hard to balance. Like, how dare I have the privilege to be so self indulgent, um, when there's bigger fights to be fought. But also, how dare I recognize that I don't have the privilege to be as self indulgent in my activism as well. Like, unfortunately, there's things that I gotta do. I already quit mid school once, I can't quit again. At this point, I just have to do it. Like, I just have to do the thing. You know what I mean? Um, which means I have to play by their rules and I have to buckle down and I have to write this literature review and it's not even the worst part. I actually like the literature review. You know what I mean? I've been pediatrics has been fun. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna I'm gonna say in terms of the hospital setting, it's been cool working with kids. I'm having a decent time. No one's mean to me, which if you know why I quit med school in the first place, let me tell you, some of those people are mean. Some of those people are mean in the morning, and I'm just like, why would you say that to me? I'm just a baby. I don't know you. I don't know you. In fact, for some people to come to work and literally be crazy is wild to me. Like, anyway, yeah, yeah. So, what am I gonna do with my channel? I don't know. Here's what I will tell you. If you're not following me on TikTok, you're only getting half my story. That's where I do my OTDs. That's where I spend most of my time. I don't know what's happening with that. I think you guys should definitely follow me on TikTok. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think I'm gonna be pushing any other platform currently because I don't have the capacity. That's one. The 1st of Feb, I'm planning on dropping. Oh my god, the behind the scenes of my pink video. One, if you haven't watched the last video, please go watch that. I popped my creative puss. I got a team together, I got locations, I got costumes and lights. I said, shut up. I literally creatively produced. So go watch it. Go watch. I was on choreo. Okay, I had my boyfriend working. Okay, I got a videographer. Guys, I'm working on building my creative portfolio. So please watch my shit. Thank you. Wow, that felt really good. It felt really good to say. It felt really good to be a pick me. I think it's kind of cute. I think I'm gonna keep it. Um yeah, so on the first I wanna do the behind the scenes. I think I wanna use this more of a I think I've sort of whittled down what sort of editing that I want to do and can do with sort of time that I have. I think I spent the last bit of the year really trying to find ways of storytelling on YouTube that feel me. Another video you could really watch was my existential thrifting video. I think I watched that video. It's some of my favorite content of me online because I'm just like, wow, that feels exactly like what I wanted to portray, and it's very mixed media. It's very inspired by. I think at the time I was watching Kill Bill, so I love editing and all of that stuff. So in terms of doing this behind the scenes, I think I just really want to give myself the chance to reflect on my ability to really put together a creative vision, um, and get people involved when I have no connections and I'm starting from nothing. When I thought about rebuilding or reuniting my career in the creative arts, it was hard for me because one, I've been in STEM so long that I feel like I've lost so many parts of myself. Can I even be a creative? And two, because I've been in STEM so long, again, I've been in university. It's my 7th year in university. I'm still an undergrad because medicine is so damn fucking long. Okay, so I I haven't had the time to really dabble in all of the art that I want to do. I unfortunately don't think I'm ever going to be able to go do my another degree in art or film production, which I really would like to do. So would I do short courses? Would I just I don't know. In terms of reigniting that career, I know that I have talent. I know what I want to do, and I think all I can really navigate that is to just do the things, and like if I do them, hopefully as I engage with them more, I'm gonna be able to curate that more. I have to get rid of the fear of trying, and it was a very, very big moment for me to actually be like, okay, okay, let me do a thing. Okay, guys, can we all do a thing? Okay, let's do a thing. Let's do a thing. Let's do a thing. So yeah, please watch that video. It's very, very fun. And what else? Yeah, I think that's it from me, man. Subscribe to the channel, notifications on, because I don't know. I think I'm gonna be dropping shit this year. I'm gonna be dropping shit for the sake of dropping shit. This just I don't know. Shut up. Subscribe, like my yeah. Okay. Bye.